Oh, hello there. Didn't see you come in.
Good evening. J.K. Rowling. Soon to be inducted with the other British great authors. Shakespeare, Bronte, Meyer. Alright, that's enough of that. Alright.
Hello, everybody. It's Monday. You know what that means. Our next review. If you haven't figured it out by now, today we are reviewing
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. For the Spanish.
Okay.
For the Spanish.
For our large Spanish audience.
There's got to be at least one.
I met some Portuguese guys today.
Really?
They sounded Spanish. Yeah, they did.
Okay.
So Steve and I saw the midnight opening on the Thursday/Friday night, just a few days ago. And before we get into that, we're going to continue our before review question. Steve, questionnaire.
Yes.
What is your favorite Harry Potter movie?
Oh, without a doubt, it's got to be number one. Classic. Old school.
All right.
Oh, what about you?
I like 3.
I hated 3.
I mean, it's not the book, but it has a really neat visual style, and I think whoever directed that did a good job.
Alfonso
with it.
Cuarón.
Yeah, thank you.
He's Spanish. There you
Is
go. That's perfect.
That's not Portuguese. He did a fine job with that.
Sucked.
All right.
All right.
Well,
so
we are going to get right into this.
So what time we leave? We got there like 10.
Hang on. Will,
Oh.
we are going to spoil the hell out of this movie.
Hey, there's a lot of spoilers, kids.
Turn this video off right now if you do not want to know what happens. Watch.
We can give one non-spoiler out. I think Harry wears jeans.
Yeah.
They're pretty. They get dirty too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of action, and I think they go to Hogwarts. And I think there's magic.
They might be dickies, and they might not be.
Maybe they're gaps. I don't know. If you have not read Harry Potter 7, or
just hit the X.
Just hit the X.
Come back. Come back in a week.
Yeah.
We'll
or however long it takes you. But all right.
Okay.
So left at 10 o'clock. Matt was hungry, so we got some Wendy's.
It was pretty good.
All right. So we go there, and it's like an old time movie theater. It's like Regal Cinema 10 there. We walk up the stairs, which was a broken escalator, and then bam, boom, there's thousands, if not millions of nerds dressed up in everything. We went as muggles.
We did.
No one thought it was very funny. You know, people are playing Magic the Gathering.
Really?
I don't know why. I know it's Magic, but that's, I was going to bust out my Harry Potter trading cards, back from 2001, but...
Yeah, there was a lot of... This is a midnight showing, probably the biggest movie in many years. There was a lot of cosplayers going on. You want to get that?
All right.
We can edit this later.
All right, well...
Anyway, cosplayers. There was a lot of them. The people that come out on a midnight movie are the people who love the damn movie. There was a lot of robes, a lot of wands, a lot of wizarding hats that honestly looked more like they were out of Lord of the Rings than Harry Potter.
Yeah, very Gandalf-like.
There was 2 guys dressed in blue graduation robes.
They cheaped out.
It was a good try.
They were trying to be Ravenclaw, I think. Who
They're
wants
colorblind.
to be Ravenclaw?
They're colorblind.
I guess so.
Shout
out, you gotta do a shout out.
Shout out to the 4 people sitting behind us. They saved our seats for us for about a half hour. They risked their lives. Some guy threatened them.
Was it really like a threat?
I don't know. He was not nice about it. Some gentleman was not nice about them saving seats for people they didn't know, but they saved them. They really... Harry would be proud.
The courage of Gryffindor.
The 2 girls sitting next to me who wouldn't shut up couldn't have been more than 12 years old. I really don't think they were alive when these books came out.
The bubbliness of Hufflepuff.
Yeah. It was kind of funny, the girl directly next to me, how little she knew about this, and she was at a midnight movie. Like,
Matt keeps getting, sitting... It's like this weird running gag.
Yeah,
it's
that's really not a gag. It just happened.
You keep sitting next to people,
it just keeps happening to us.
Things for you.
Steve made the movie theater's life hell by spilling a whole bunch of popcorn on the floor.
I'm sorry, you know what? It was free. It was a free bag of popcorn, and
he went at it.
Yeah, I did.
Last cosplayer thing, I rounded the corner into the movie theater, and I nearly ran into 2 teenage girls, and I said, "Oh, sorry about that." And a girl in a wizarding hat walked by me and whispered to her friend, "I thought Avada Kedavra.
Did she even point the wand at you?
No, she was past me. My back was to her.
So she's just gonna whisper it like it's no big deal?
Yeah, I could have taken her.
You know, you could have done like a love spell, love Protego.
I could.
You could have.
Shall we get into it?
Yeah, so alright, so I was kind of bummed that there were no previews for The Dark Knight Rises. That would have been like the ultimate. But, you know, whatever. That's fine. Alright, so let's get into this movie. So using our calculations of Paige, the first part used about 62.3% of the book. So we have, 38% to go. So, and they filled in 2 hours time.
The beginning was pretty good.
They cut right into it. They mess around.
They showed Voldemort taking the Elder Wand from Dumbledore's grave again. It was like a 20-second scene from the first part, and then they went right into
Shell Cottage. Right?
Shell Cottage. Harry talking to
Griphook,
and then Ollivander. Really, a very nice lack of music in the beginning. It had a really somber and sad tone. Just a lot of footsteps and a lot of like creaks. It was nice.
I thought the Griphook scene between him and Harry, I thought that was really good. I thought that was well acted.
Yeah.
He does a great job as Flitwick and Griphook.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know it was the same person.
Yep, they're the same person.
They did the characteristic J.K. Rowling thing of reminding you what happened in the last movie. That Harry mentioned Horcruxes, and he made sure to also say...
What's a Horcrux?
He made also sure to say Horcruxes, pieces of Voldemort's soul that if we get all of them, we can kill him. Just in case you forgot in the past few months. So, good start. We were feeling good.
Like it's going right into it.
This movie.
The Green God scene, that was pretty cool. When they get into the minecart and it's going, that was cool. Like we went to the 2D showing, not the 3D showing, and that was still pretty cool. It's like kind of like a roller coaster from the first perspective.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that.
Hermione's voice coming out of Bellatrix Lestrange's body, it didn't quite work, but they threw away that chance to keep the original voices back in movie 2. They couldn't go back on that, so it sucks to be you.
It is, they did that since Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah, we really. It kind of.
Then the multiplication, the Strange Vault, that was pretty cool. Get on the dragon.
Yeah, but really after that, we're gonna keep coming back to this recurring theme. A lot of dumb stuff happens in this movie. A lot of stuff that had us shaking our heads.
In my opinion, it gets bad when Harry gets to Hogwarts.
Okay.
Things get bad.
So the first thing that's kind of off, we didn't really think much of it at the time, but thinking back, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, first of all, they just, if you're talking about Luna, right?
Yeah.
They just, everyone's wearing black. She's wearing like bright blue and red. It's just like, all right, we obviously see you, Luna.
So,
you're like Where's Waldo?
Of course. So back at Shell's Cottage.
That was my bad.
So back at Shell's Cottage, Luna was there with them because she escaped at the end of part 1, and she was staying with the Weasleys, and they get to Hogwarts, and Luna's she's already there.
She must have apparated there, Matt, because obviously you can do that inside Hogwarts.
But Harry, Ron, and Hermione, they kind of had a tough time getting to Hogwarts. They had to hide behind a bench. Chris made a good point. If you're a wizard, you don't hide behind a bench. You hide under your invisibility cloak.
Oh, yeah! They're like in a carpenter's room or some crazy stuff. Oh, that's weird.
So Luna didn't want to share her secret of how to get into Hogwarts without
getting beaten. Also, I would have to say, I just thought of this. When she was at Hogwarts, did she have any bruises on her face?
I don't think so.
Yeah, she was just in a basement. She was just in a basement getting tortured, and in one day's time, bam, her face is perfect again.
Yeah, so really strange continuity. I don't. It's like not a big deal. Like how the hell did Luna get there? But the fact that she stands out so much, it's like
okay,
okay, whatever. And then they get
things start getting silly.
Everyone goes off and searches for their own things. Harry looks for the atom.
I was gonna say, what about when Snape calls everyone to like a general assembly?
Oh yeah, this was kind of the first major departure from the book. It's interesting choice. Do you want to take it?
I guess I'm taking this because when it happened, I'm just, I did one of those, like, huh?
It was a good impression of yourself.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was spot on. All of a sudden, Snape is like, he calls the four houses, like, hey, if anyone's seen Harry Potter, snitch this guy out, and you'll get rewarded or not tortured. And Harry just is like, Snape, you killed Dumbledore. I saw you do it.
Yeah, Harry literally comes out.
Just comes out of nowhere.
And then McGonagall and Snape duel, which is kind of goofy.
It was, and then after Snape disappears and flies out, all the students are like,
yeah. So then everyone goes off and does their own thing. The teachers put up the enchantments on this castle. Harry goes to talk to the ghosts about the diadem. But first, we are going to talk about. They physically showed Ron and Hermione going into the Basilisk's cave to get the
Chamber of
thing.
Secrets also known.
Yeah. Which in the book it was just kind of implied afterwards that they did it. But they show them, they go in, they grab the tooth, Hermione stabs the
cup.
The
I
cup.
guess it was her turn to stab.
Yeah,
a
she hadn't
Horcrux.
killed one.
She didn't get one.
And then somehow, okay, Voldemort feels that, obviously. We know that he's been feeling these Horcrux deaths. But for some reason, him feeling that makes all this water come out and
he was
flood
like
the place.
You know what? He was like Moses.
He was like...
That's what he was doing.
He was like
he was
reverse
giving
Moses.
them a bath that
so-
apparently couldn't kill them.
So yeah, water comes out and showers them both. And then they have a revelation.
What? No. Come. All right, that was silly. Come on.
It was a really forced kiss. That was probably the first of many cheers in our theater.
Fun fact: Rupert Grint and Emma Watson said that experience was horrible because probably it wasn't real. It really did not. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this. Everyone's gonna hate me. I'm gonna say Edward and Bella have more chemistry than Ron and Hermione did in that scene.
That's probably true. But
That was
neither
really
here nor there.
but that's true.
And then, of course, Ron has to make a goofy, that's my girlfriend joke. Strangely, one of his few lines in the movie.
I think he only had like 10.
He
maybe 15.
really, he said a line at the end of the movie, and I realized he has really not said anything this entire movie.
Which is a shame.
Yeah, because
no one really talked.
He's not wonderful, but he's good.
I have to say, they made Ron into a really stupid character.
He looks really dumb in this movie. It's unfortunate.